My dear friends in Christ, along with many other problems in our society that this pandemic has exposed, it is fear and hopelessness, specifically the fear of death. Fear and hopelessness have awful effects: abuse, domestic violence, addictions, and suicide are just several outcomes from living without hope or in fear. Although fear is natural and part of the human condition, it is also a weapon of the evil one. Fear leads to hopelessness, and hopelessness leads to despair and discouragement, which is exactly what the evil one wants us to feel. We cannot live without faith and believe without hope. Our readings this Sunday emphasize that no matter the bad news or what bad is happening around us, the good news of the gospel helps us through any crisis or trial. The first reading is from the book of Job. Job is perhaps the most tragic and misunderstood character in the Old Testament. What makes this book uncomfortable is that it provides an answer to the question that all of us have asked. Why do bad things happen to good people? Or, if God is so loving, why do we suffer? Through his suffering, Job never cursed or turned his back on God, even though his wife and friends tried to persuade him to do so. He had every excuse to feel hopelessness. In the end, Job's faith and hope won out. He knew his Redeemer lives and was right there beside him. I'd like to summarize by sharing a few passages from the Second Vatican Council that I recently discovered. In the face of death, the enigma of human existence reaches its climax. Man is not only the victim of pain and the progressive deterioration of his body, he is also and more deeply tormented by the fear of final extinction. The Church affirms that man has been created by God for a destiny of happiness beyond the reach of earthly trials. Faith, presented with solid arguments, offers every thinking person the answer to his questionings concerning his future destiny. Through Christ and in Christ, light is thrown on the enigma of pain and death, which overwhelms us without his gospel to teach us. Christ has risen, destroying death by his own death. He has given us the free gift of life so that as sons in the Son, we may cry out in the Spirit saying, Abba, Father. Like Job, we may agree that life is drudgery, but in spite of all the bad news around us, the good news of the gospel encourages us that our Redeemer lives, and Jesus is right there beside us through it all. God bless you all.